All right, guys, we are back for a brand new episode of the podcast. This is episode 75. I'm your host, Hammad. I'm gonna go back to the OG kind of content where we used to do breakdowns of fights. It used to be me and my brother back in the day, but I guess he's kind of busy nowadays, so it's me on my own. But I want to start off with a breakdown of the UFC Saudi Arabia card. So big news. Let's just talk about this fight then. So obviously everyone was expecting Hamzat Chimaev, but he's out now. He got injured. There was an issue with him. Believe there was a video of him in the hospital as well. So it's Robert Whittaker versus Islam Aliskerov. So I want to get your guys' thoughts because Aliskerov was a tough matchup, especially on short notice. But to be fair, Whittaker's kind of the worst matchup to fight on short notice. So we'll see how Aliskerov does. This is a risky fight for him, but it's high risk and high reward. Aliskerov's not well known for the casual listeners, so I really respect Robert Whittaker for taking this fight because he doesn't have the name, but he's just as dangerous as Hamza in a way. So and that combat sambo background and the striking power he possesses as well, he's a big threat. Whittaker's like one of the hardest matchups in the whole of the UFC middleweight division. I'm sure anyone would agree on here, but I'm curious about this fight. I don't even know how I would predict this fight. If I was a betting man, though, I'd probably put my I'll probably pick Whittaker for this fight. I mean, Whittaker striking, the way he moves in and out, he's very good defensive wrestling. Could probably hold Aliskerov, and Aliskerov hasn't had time to prepare for this fight. So I'm actually quite curious because this is actually a tough fight for him. So I don't know. I'm trying to think because Aliskerov's striking. See, this is a tough fight, but if I was betting, I'll pick Whittaker for this. Honestly, I'm rooting for Aliskerov though, but honestly, I think Whittaker's probably got this, especially considering it's short notice. But we don't know, this is MMA, anything can happen. I wouldn't be surprised if Aliskerov win. I mean, if you're going to pick underdog, definitely pick Aliskerov. He's worthy of being picked, in my opinion. But I'm gonna have to go with Whittaker on this one. I think the way Whittaker moves is going to be a problem. The way he evades strikes. I know he got caught by DDP, but I honestly believe if him and DDP fought again, it would probably be a different fight. I think Whittaker beats him probably 7 out of 10 times, or probably 6 to 4. Sorry. So like Whittaker's that kind of guy where if you want to get actually let's talk about this because DDP said, I don't know if anyone's read the article where DDP said that if Whittaker wins, he's not going to give him a title shot. But if Hamzat won, he would have given him a title shot. So if Aliskerov wins, should he get a title shot? I'm quite curious about that because if Aliskerov finishes Whittaker in a dominant fashion and that finishes him as well, I mean, I know it's a 5 round fight, so it's very doable. Should he get the title shot? I think he should because who else is going to fight? I'll be real with you. I don't know if you want to see Strickland and DDP again. I know Strickland beat Costa, but so did Whittaker. So if Aliskerov beats Whittaker, I know MMA math don't work, but they should do Aliskerov and DDP. But obviously, I know there's pay-per-view comes into factor and sales and things like that. Strickland is more of a personality where the UFC would probably want him to get a title shot. But if Aliskerov finishes Whittaker in dominant fashion, then I don't see why not. He doesn't get the title shot. I think it's gonna be an interesting matchup, but if I had to pick, I would have to pick Whittaker on this. I honestly believe Whittaker's gonna win, but it's probably be a decision, or he may finish him. You don't know. Aliskerov has been knocked out before by Hamza, and Whittaker possesses knockout power as well, so he could catch him and knock him out. But this is a tough matchup, and I respect to Aliskerov, man. That guy's a gangster because he took this on short notice and against a guy like Whittaker. But honestly, I don't know if he beats Whittaker. That's the thing. So I'm gonna go with Whittaker for that one. Let's move on to the next fight. People. So I'm gonna go down here. So we have got. So we've got Pavlovich versus Volkov. So this is actually interesting. This is the co-main event for the Saudi Arabia card. I love the timing on this as well. Like, I don't know if, for the UK listeners, this is beautiful timing, 8 p.m. for us here. So we get a little bit of what the Americans get, I guess. But honestly, I think, see, you know, this one, Volkov's a much more well-rounded, and the only thing I could give Pavlovich is probably the hands. So his boxing, he's much more faster as well, I would say. But Volkov's got very good front kicks, roundhouse kicks, the way he mixes everything, and plus his grappling, I feel like, is better as well. So I believe if Volkov can survive the onslaught with Pavlovich and can take his shots, I have Volkov winning this, either through submission, TK, or ground and pound TKO, or something like that. Maybe in the third round, he might tire him out and then beat him. He's shown resilience before, but he has also been finished, like we saw with Derek Lewis. So Pavlovich possesses that ability to finish someone. But if I had to pick for this fight, I think I'll pick Volkov. If I wanted to play safe, I'll pick Volkov. He's more well-rounded. He's got more arsenals, more tools in his game. I think Volkov's probably the better fighter, well-rounded fighter. So I'm gonna pick Volkov for that one. It's an exciting matchup though. Exciting matchup. It can I feel like with this fight, it can either be very boring or very exciting. But I'm hoping it's exciting. You know, hopefully, you know, they should start giving more bonuses and more incentives. I think more fighters will be willing to take the risk. But I see Volkov winning this either by late submission, late TKO, or decision. But yeah, I definitely got Volkov winning this fight. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next fight. Let's go down. Okay, so you can see here, Gaslam's the favorite, but we've got Gaslam versus Rodriguez, which is what. But just look at that timing, people. So beautiful. 8 p.m. Yeah, so this one, Calvin Gaslam. So when I watched the Sean Brady fight, obviously you gotta remember Sean Brady's last fight before the Gaslam fight, he got TKO'd by Bilal Muhammad. So I was thinking, if you remember Kevin Gaslam when he was in the welterweight division, this guy was so good. He had the potential of being a champion in the welterweight division. His issue has always been cutting weight and his diet. So obviously in middleweight he did really well as well. He knocked out Michael Bisping. He fought really tough guys. He gave Adesanya one of his hardest fights. But I'm a fan of Daniel Rodriguez. I mean, I like him. I think, you know, he's 17-4. He's a tough guy, gritty kind of guy. Look at Kevin Gaslam, 5'9", but the guy's just so stocky. But I think Gaslam, that fight with Sean Brady, I think he's just come back to welterweight after a long period. So maybe the weight cut didn't go as well, or maybe something. He did not look himself. He looked terrible that fight. But Sean Brady's that good. I mean, his jiu-jitsu is very high level, so I can see how Sean Brady controlled him. But even Sean Brady was taking him down and taking him down with ease. And Gaslam's hard to take down. He's a good wrestler, so I do think that Gaslam's going to win this fight. Whether he knocks him out or decision, we'll have to see. I honestly don't know, but I've got Gaslam for this. I mean, he is a favorite, but yeah, I definitely think Gaslam probably wins this one. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We've got Mohamed Naima versus Malsik Baghdasaryan. I'm just going to quickly touch on him. Mohamed Naima is a tough guy. He beat Nathaniel Wood, who's a very tough fighter, British fighter. This is like a 50-50 fight. I mean, pick whoever you want. I'm going to go with Mohamed Naimov. But yeah, this is a fun fight as well. This is on the main card. And then obviously, I'm just going to click on this. I'm interested in this one. We've got Johnny Walker versus Volkan Ozdemir. Now, this is an interesting one. So, I see, you know, with me, I'm not too. So, you know, with Johnny Walker, he's going back to the desert again. The guy might get confused when they ask him where he is. To stop the fight again. Johnny Walker is. See, okay, I'm gonna put it like this: if Johnny Walker can finish him early, he'll win. But I believe if he can't finish him, Uzdemir is tough. He can take some punishment. If Uzdemir can survive the early onslaught, I think Uzdemir finishes him. We've seen this with Johnny Walker. Like, he finishes guys very early, but as the fight later gets on, he just can't take a shot as well. Honestly, like Ankalaev just waited and just caught him. I think Uzdemir can do the same thing. Uzdemir has got some power as well. So if Uzdemir just waits, survives the early onslaught, I think Uzdemir wins. I know Johnny Walker's a favorite, but if you're going to pick underdog, Uzdemir is a very good underdog to pick. He could definitely finish Walker. So I think I'm gonna go with Uzdemir for this one. Go with the underdog for this one. I think it'll be a fun fight. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's definitely going to be a finish, either in the second round or first round, maybe. But I think Uzdemir probably survives the early onslaught and knocks him out. That's how I see this fight going. But yeah, let me know what you think. I know I might be sounding crazy to some people, like, well, what the hell is this guy talking about? But I'm telling you, Uzdemir probably will knock him out. All right, let me go down further and just see a few more prelims. Oh, we got Sharon Magomedov, One-Eyed Bandit. We've got the One-Eyed Bandit on here versus Jolton Lutterbach. Apparently he's got a record on that, but yeah, I'll probably go with the One-Eyed Bandit there, the One-Eyed Pirate. He calls himself the Pirate as well. I mean, you know what's crazy about him? Everyone expects him to have some crazy grappling, but he's just a crazy striker. His grappling's lacking a bit, but he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He had a lot of hype coming in. He was undefeated when he came in. He's still undefeated now, 12-0. But yeah, I'm gonna go with him anyways for that. I don't know too much about the other guy. There's too many fighters nowadays. It's hard to keep in touch with every fighter, but I'm trying my best. So, and Hasparat versus Jared Gordon. This is gonna, yeah, I got Hasparat winning that one. Hasparat explosive, probably catch Jared, but Jared Gordon's story is amazing. I love this guy's story. Jared Gordon. Honestly, believe he beat Paddy as well. That fight he got robbed with Paddy. He definitely beat Paddy in that fight. He won 2-1 for sure. So he got robbed of that victory. But I think Hasparat wins this fight. I think he catches him and then probably finish him. But Hasparat's a very good fight. He's Afghan as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hasparat for this one. I'm a big fan of Gordon as well. You got Abu Zaita. You got quite a few fighters on this. Changoli. Kyung-Yo Kang versus Moin Gafarov. That's a fun fight as well. 50-50 fight. You got Rinat Fakhreddinov versus Nicholas Dalby. Let me just touch up a bit on this one. So Fakhreddinov is a very good striker, very good grappler as well. Nicholas Dalby is a tough fighter, former Cage Warriors champion. I've been following him for years, but I just think Fakhreddinov might win. I think he's gonna win. But Nicholas Dalby's got a heart of a lion. I mean, remember when he fought down Till and he got caught, and that fight was a draw. But I think Fakhreddinov wins this one. I've got Fakhreddinov. Okay. There's more big news. So let's move over to here. Okay, so Alex Pereira rematches Jiri Prochazka as a new UFC 303 main event. I mean, I'm going to touch up on the UFC 303 card on the next episode, but what a fight. Alex Pereira versus Jiri 2. Who do you lot see winning this? This is an interesting fight. Has Jiri fixed any little mistakes he made in the first fight? So I'm looking forward to this. I mean, Connor's pulled out. I don't know what's happened with Connor. He's been partying, been having too much, been sniffing a bit too much, I think, as well. But Chandler waited 2 years. Connor's pulled out. This guy might as well just fight somebody else now at this point. But yeah, Alex Pereira saves the day. And UFC 303 main event. What main event? I'm actually really excited about that. And then I believe the co-main event is Diego Lopez versus Brandon Ortega. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, what Diego Lopez as well, stepping in short notice. Respect to him as well. But yeah, I'm gonna get more into that card in the next episode. But wow, Alex Pereira and Jiri, looking forward to that. Honestly, gonna be an amazing fight, I think. Okay, let's move on. All right, so I guess PFL there is a PFL card. Let's move on to PFL. PFL 5 is June 22nd, I believe. So we've got lightweights, Clay Collar versus Burnell, Mads Burnell. So Clay Collar is a very good boxer. I don't know what I have for this, but if I had to pick, I'll probably pick Clay Collar for this one. I think catch him with the hands, but he'll probably win. And then we got Impe Casagrande. He won, I believe he won the tournament last year, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he win the tournament last year? But yeah, he's made an amazing comeback. The guy got knocked out by Joaquin Buckley, and it was like a highlight reel. Like a lot of people mentally probably wouldn't be able to come back from that, but he's won that, and then now he's honestly like he made a comeback. This guy won $1 million. He won $1 million, so respect to him because you know what I mean. Like there's more avenues than the UFC. Look at PFL's putting out cards upon cards. The PFL Europe stuff was amazing. Like you had amazing like talent like Chanel Dyer from the UK. Look out for her because honestly, like she's an amazing fighter. I've been following her for quite a few years now. She's an amazing fighter. She got a personality. She's into anime, which is cool. I'm into anime, but she's an amazing fighter. And for women out of the UK, man, she's representing hard. Like I love her style. The way her last knockout was crazy. So a lot of talent from PFL Europe. So honestly, he's done well. I've got him probably winning that. But he's looking like he's fighting a tough guy. So we got one of the Pitbull brothers. He's in the tournament as well. This is interesting. So I'm probably gonna go with Pitbull on this. And then we've got Wilkinson. Yep, he's a good fighter. Silvera's a good fighter as well. This is a tough one. I don't know if I have anyone for that, but this is gonna be a fun fight. This probably be a knockout. Should be on. You got Carlos Jr. versus Polizzi. Carlos Jr. is a beast as well. Jiu-Jitsu world champion. It's hard to keep up with everything because there's so many events. You got Brent Primus on this card. This is a stat card. PFL is, putting in hard hitters for the tournaments. I'm very looking forward to this fight because Tom Breeze is from Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham. He's fighting Sadabo Say, who's a PFL champion, I believe. He won one of the tournaments. He was tournament winner. So tough fight for Tom Breeze, but he looks like he may be in the tournament. I don't know if he's in the actual tournament or if this is the alternate, but I'm hoping Tom Breeze wins. This is a classic, in my opinion, striker versus grappler match. Tom Breeze is a very good grappler. He's got good hands, but Sadabo is a better striker. So this is a classic striker. So we'll see who can impose the game. I'm gonna go for Breeze, of course. Go for the fellow Brummy, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Stay tuned for that. And this is the rest of the card. Oh, yep, we got Adam Piccolotti here. He was a former guest on the show. I love this guy. Love his attitude. I'm gonna definitely pick Piccolotti. A really humble guy. So I'm a big fan of his. So I really hope he does well in this tournament. Hopefully he wins it and gets that $1 million. So yeah, we got a few more. Romero, Casio. We got Andrew Sanchez. Who remembers Andrew Sanchez from the UFC? I believe he was former TUF winner as well. Who remembers him? So yeah, it's crazy, man. That's it. That's the PFL 5. I'm going to quickly do one more card that I believe is on June 22nd as well. June 22nd is just a crazy weekend. Loads of fights. Okay, so we got Bellator Challenger Series in Dublin, June 22nd. So sorry about that. I've got to share it here. Let me just share it onto my screen. Can you not see it? Okay, yep. So we have got, if we zoom in closer, I zoomed in a bit too close. But yeah, we've got Jason Jackson versus Ramazan Kuramagomedov. Oh, this is a tough fight. Welterweight world title as well, Bellator. Who would I pick on this? I don't know, Jason Jackson is one tough guy. He might knock him out, but I don't know. I don't know who I've got for this, honestly, people. But I'll probably go for Ramazan. Magomedov, these Dagestani is a beast, so probably will go for him. But I think Jason Jackson's got a high chance of knocking him out. If there's a guy that could knock somebody out, definitely is Jason Jackson. So let's go down. You got Paul Hughes versus Bobby King. Oh crap! I'm gonna click on the photo. Maybe zoom in a bit. Okay, let me zoom in. Yeah, here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but we've got Kassan Magomed Sharipov, who is Zabit's brother, I believe. So he's fighting on the card. We got Seniad Kavanaugh. This is a good card. This is that card. We'll see how Zabit's brother does. I'm really looking forward to this one. Simeon Powell. He was actually I'll go on the screen. Yeah, so Simeon Powell. He was actually I actually done his first interview ever on Fight Star. Yeah, I done his first ever interview on Fight Star. He very talented. I knew he was gonna be very talented when I first saw him on Fight Star. He was amateur then, and then I look at him. He's in pro. He's fighting on Bellator Challenger Series in Dublin. Really hope he does well. Yeah. So the Bellator on June 22nd. We have got Michael Bisping saying that he's the epitome of a real fighter. As you know, Jake Paul might be fighting Mike Perry on July 20th, which is actually interesting. Which is quite interesting because So let's see here. So yeah, so Mike Perry might fight Jake Paul on July 20th. This is an interesting fight. I gotta respect Jake Paul if he takes this fight because that's a proper matchup. That's not a pensioner that you're fighting. That's a tough guy, bare knuckle, gritty guy. Mike Perry is a beast. Mike Perry is a savage. He's the epitome, like Michael Bisping said, of a real fighter. And he keeps it real as well. He beats himself, and I think he's gonna break Jake Paul's face. This is a bad matchup for Jake Paul. I don't think he should take this fight. Honestly, I wouldn't fight Mike Perry. Do you see that fight with Eddie Alvarez? I respect Eddie Alvarez. He took the shots, but the way he was hitting Eddie Alvarez after he got caught, he ate all of Eddie Alvarez's shots. I honestly think Jake Paul's going to be in for a rude awakening if he fights him. I think it's a really bad match. I don't think he should take that fight. But if it does happen, I respect him because I'm surprised he would take that. There's a lot for him to lose there. And everything for Mike Perry to gain. I think he might think Mike Perry is an easy matchup, but no, this is a bad matchup. Mike Perry can punch with the best of them, and he's got knockout power. He's going to hurt Jake Paul and put a beating on him. So, yeah, I think I've got Mike Perry for this. But he had a 9-2 record. I remember him on Cage Warriors. He was a champ. But the way he got caught from the other guy, the way he got caught from the other guy, man, the elbow was nasty. I don't know if anyone saw that, but that elbow was nasty. So that is crazy to me, man. That elbow, he just caught him over the top, boom. But yeah, that Ultimate Fight was interesting. But honestly, we got a lot of talent on this Ultimate Fight. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to Omar Shaban's episode with the Shamil Khan. That's going to be a fun fight. Obviously, I'm spoiling my guy Omar Shaban. But the top 32 season, Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko, that's going to be. It looks like a fun season. You should definitely check it out. Honestly, give it a watch. But yeah, I thought I'll end it. I was going to end it before, but I thought I'll just put that in, and then yeah. So I'm going to do another episode probably next week. I'm going to release this soon. So guys, check it out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I've been doing this for years. So hopefully you get some support, man. And I'm going to be doing more content like this. I'll probably start doing lives later as well. So let me know what you think of this episode. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share to everyone. If you enjoy it, let me know. The more people that tell me they enjoy it, I'll probably start doing lives as well. So hopefully you can do a live reaction to some UFC cards as well when I have time. Obviously you got work and everything else, but definitely check it out. Like, see if you let me know if you like it. So yeah, this is MMA Dance Podcast. I'm